Hello, everybody. Welcome back. How are y'all feeling today? It's finally Saturday, so, assuming a lot of you are having a good day. Get away from school for a little while. I know how stressful school could be for some people. It has certainly stressed me out in the past. It's high school. And, it's kind of self-explanatory from then on. I'm doing fine today. I visited Pinecone Path today. Pinecone, for those of you that don't know, Pinecone Path is like this, short, sort of hiking trail. It's not really a hiking trail, but more of a small park where I live. And, it's a lovely park. I wish they had more wildlife there. What I mean by that is that I wish the park was bigger, looking more like a real forest, like the bigger national parks, But beggars can't be choosers. What you see is what you get, I guess. So yeah, I walked there. It's not that bad of a walk. I walked there, by the way. I walked there today. There's a lovely creek there called Gooseberry Creek. It's a beautiful creek. And my favorite spot is this flat patch of grass that rests next to those mini waterfalls. You know what I'm talking about? The waterfalls that give creeks their soothing sound. And y'all will probably put on creek sounds, background music while you're studying or something. You probably know what I'm talking about. So I walked there. I walked there at about 1:30 or something, because I'm usually not as active between the hours of 1:30 and 5 o'clock. So, a lot of hours that I'm just sitting around doing nothing. And, it's getting nicer out. Spring's approaching. It's really windy today. Remember that windstorm I told you about my last stream? Yeah, it was far more severe than a windstorm. There was freaking thunder and lightning and rain. Thunder and lightning. I thought it was just gonna be wind, but it was a full-on thunderstorm. Thank God my internet never went out. It legit never ran out. My internet worked the whole night. So, that's good. I survived! And yeah, I got home. Usually I don't do well with long distance walking. I get tired out pretty easily. But, today, my mom put these, what were they called? Inhibitors. Yeah, they're called inhibitors. And in case you guys don't know, when you do extensive walks, you put, these foam plates inside your shoes to make the shoes more comfortable when walking. And that's what my mom did. And they did their job. I was barely even fatigued, even when I went home. My feet were hurting a little. I was a little fatigued, but not as fatigued as I would normally be. So, yeah, those inhibitors, they're effective. I'm grateful that Mom managed to find those. So, yeah, that's how I survived the long, brutal walk from my house to Pinecone Path. So, yeah, there's that. I got home, I had warm noodles, ramen noodles for dinner. So that's good. Came back here and I chilled. That was my whole day. Yeah, there's usually not much to do on the weekends, especially not around where I live in Dwight. I mean, unless you want to kiss some of your money goodbye, then there's not really much to do around here. And what do I mean by kiss money goodbye? Well, I noticed that a lot of people around Dwight spend their weekends by shopping and buying stuff. So yeah, unless you want to waste all your hard-earned money, there's really not much to do around here in Dwight on weekends. So yeah. My parents are currently down in the basement playing darts. They do that every Saturday night. And then after they play darts for a while, they usually come up to the kitchen table and play some card games. They put some music on. Kind of surprised they're not playing music right now. They usually always play music when they play darts. Maybe mom's phone went dead. I don't know. Yeah, sometimes mom's pretty forgetful when it comes to charging her phone. Like sometimes she just forgets to charge it and it ends up dead. I have to check the living room later. Her phone is usually plugged in on the nightstand next to Dad's chair. So I may have to check that. And but even then, Dad would play music on his phone and I don't hear nothing. That's weird. Oh. Maybe they're not in the mood. Maybe they're not in the mood. Not in the mood for music today for some reason. They might play music when they come up later. I don't know. I may have to ask them later. Yeah. So that's that, I guess. Oh, and guys, hang on, let me tilt the camera down a bit so you can see. So you guys probably didn't notice the shirt. This is a bit of a unique shirt, in case you want to call it that. Oh, and there's my nightstand over there. I didn't know I had chocolate milk left. Yeah, so this is chocolate milk that's in this cup right here. I know it looks like I'm drinking swamp water. I'm not that much of an idiot. Yeah, I have a bit of an unnatural chocolate milk craving. I had a craving for chocolate milk. Chocolate milk's been my favorite drink since I was a kid. And even to this day, I still have this unexplainable passion in my taste buds for chocolate milk. It's just something so soothing to the taste buds about, you know, the chocolatiness, the coldness of it. Like it's good. And also this Yoo-Hoo box. Yeah, so basically Yoo-Hoo, which is basically chocolate milk but in a juice box, got reverted recently to a soda can. And recently I've been drinking out of these soda cans because they make me look cool. Because the cool kids I often see the cool kids drinking out of soda cans. So, yeah. And, about the shirt thing, like I said, it's a bit of a unique shirt because, I used to have two brothers, or three if you count my older brother Ryan. He's my half brother, so. And Ryan's fully grown, so he doesn't live here anymore. But yeah, I had another brother. His name is Zach. But he died just last year. He's been struggling with a seizure, and he had a seizure once, and he was rushed to the hospital. But thankfully he survived. But he was hospitalized for a long time, and he had to be put on meds, which made him pretty crabby. So my mom has been talking about slowly lifting him off his medication, because he didn't seem to be having another seizure since he started taking the medication. I don't even think he had a single seizure while in the hospital, to be honest. Mom didn't say anything about him having a seizure in the hospital, so that was good. So yeah, little by little, she stopped giving him his meds, and he didn't have another seizure for months. She took him off his meds sometime in December, and for months, almost a whole year afterwards, he didn't have one other seizure. Until after those months, he had another seizure one night, and it was a pretty bad one. And he had that seizure when we were all asleep, so none of us were around to save him. The next morning, my parents found his corpse in his room. And they were sobbing their eyes out. And Dad screaming almost at the top of his lungs. And Mom saying he's gotta wake up over and over. Like she wouldn't stop. And this happened on a Sunday, and or I think it was a Saturday. Yeah, it might have been a Saturday. And I was just in my room listening to music on my laptop, minding my own business, and suddenly I heard my parents crying. And I looked outside my bedroom window, and there was an ambulance outside. At first, I thought that maybe one of the neighbors got hurt. But then I thought about my parents crying, and I connected the dots. Zach had a seizure. But I didn't know that he died until Dad walked into my room, tears in his eyes. He told me 2 words that I don't think I'll ever forget. Zach died. Even now, those 2 words still traumatize me. And it's taken a long time to get used to the fact that I have one less brother in the house now. And now I have only one brother now instead of 2, like what I'm used to. The house is just so much quieter without him around. You know how old he was when he died? 13. He was 13 years old when a seizure took him away from us. And you guys might be wondering, what does Zach's death have to do with this shirt I'm wearing? Well, it has something to do with after his death. Because, remember Miss Sarah, my old church pastor, she moved away? Well, she came to my house the same day Zach died. Only about a few hours after Zach's death. And she was crying too, which surprised me. But then I remembered she was pretty close to Zach. She was close to all my brothers. So, or maybe she just felt bad for me. I don't know. And about almost a month after his death, we went to this church service thing, child something, more or less a funeral, basically. And you know how in funerals people normally wear the all black clothing? Well, we did things a little different. We wore black shirts, but since Zach loves Cheez-Its, both my brothers love, both Zach and Josh loves Cheez-Its, and since Zach has an unholy love for Cheez-Its, we all wore Cheez-Its on our shirts. Every person in that room attending that funeral had a Cheez-It on their shirt. Not a single one was without a Cheez-It on their shirt. And up front, there was this table with like this plaque, if you guys know what I'm talking about, like with pictures of Zach all over it, and buckets of little bags, of those little bags of Cheez-Its. So yeah, that's that. And Miss Sarah, since she's the head pastor of the church, is kind of the main speaker of the funeral. And yeah, so that's that. That's why I'm wearing this shirt. I don't know why I'm wearing this shirt again. My mom picked it out. You know, I wonder, how did my mom get this same shirt out of that closet, look at it dead in the eye, and not bawl her eyes out again because of the memory of Zach dying? Yeah. I mean, it doesn't really traumatize me. I just thought I'd bring up the story to you guys. I mean, the death of a adult loved one, like a partner, it's already tragic enough, but when it happens to a child? And a mentally impaired one, like Zach? It's just horrible. You guys, it's bad. And like I said, Zach and Josh are both low functioning. So Zach didn't even get to tell us what was wrong before he died. And I think that's what made his death more tragic for me personally. Personally, I must be the luckiest woman in the world to have autism but not be low functioning. I mean, I can convey my feelings. I can tell my parents or another trusted adult if something is wrong, like if I'm sick or something. And I can actually communicate properly without having to communicate by a stupid tablet all the time, like Josh has to do. Although sometimes I wish I lose the ability to speak altogether, because every time I get mad, I use my words to hurt people. And afterwards, I would wish I never had the ability to speak at all. Because maybe if I could stop talking forever, I wouldn't hurt anybody else. Because I care for people. And I care for you guys. I know a lot of you still don't know me as well. And I might as well still be a complete stranger, and I might always be a complete stranger to you guys. I mean, I haven't seen one comment on any of my previous videos. So, I doubt anyone will ever watch my videos. But, I know that some of you guys might have lost someone close to you as well. Maybe a parent, a sibling, or a pet, even a friend. I've lost a few friends. None of them died. They just all started hating me, I guess. Sophia still hates me. So, she'll probably always hate me. But even if she hates me, I still have all of you guys. And I know how hard I understand what it's like to lose someone. It's the worst feeling that anyone can go through. Even worse than losing a piece of jewelry, or when you accidentally drop your phone in a manhole, or when you lost your favorite plushie or your favorite toy when you were younger. If your pet dies. Loss can hurt a lot. And I have experienced that feeling on more than one occasion. My whole family has. But I felt it the worst. But I just want you all to know that I'm here for all of you. And even if none of you might ever notice me, I'll notice you. Even if it's from beyond a screen. And if I could have one superpower at all, it'd be to crawl right through this laptop screen right now to at least one person that watches these videos, these vlogs. Give you the biggest hug that I can, and give you the biggest support hug that I can muster. I do like giving people hugs. So, whoever is out there who might have lost someone, or even know a relative who has lost someone, I'm here. I'm here for you, alright? I'll always be here for you. And there's nothing you can say or do that'll make me think otherwise. So, yeah, there's that. And, I don't really have a lot else to say. I mean, with how grim everything became, I don't think I should continue this vlog any longer because, you know, it's gone too grim for my taste. Maybe by the next vlog, I'll try to make in my next vlog. I'll try to make things lighter. I still have to tell you about the rest of Edelad's story, so maybe that might make you guys feel better. So on that note, I'll be leaving you guys now, and I hope that you all have an awesome night. Bye.